When you hear the term real estate, what comes to your mind? People have different opinions, but in this video, Fejo will tell us about it. Let's hear from you, Fejo.
For some people, it's all about the big boys in real estate, the likes of Sujimoto and his guys. And for some people, they automatically assume that real estate is all about money laundering. You know, different people with different opinions. But the big question is that how can you enter real estate yourself and make money in it? So my name is Yusuf Fejo. I'm a digital marketer, a copywriter, and also a real estate entrepreneur. And today I'll be showing you how to realistically make money from real estate as a common man. Now the emphasis is on realistic and common man. Those are the two major points we are facing today. So just get your pen, get your paper, jot things down and ask me questions at the end of this video. Because by the end of this video, you will understand how money is made in real estate and how you yourself can make money. Because I'll break everything down to you and make you understand it. But first, before I enter the whole issue, let me clear some doubts about real estate for you. You probably have the mindset that real estate is for people who are connected to rich people. That's like what has been going on for a very long time, that before you can do real estate, you must know the creme de la creme and all those stuff like that. Or you feel like it's only for millionaires to go into real estate and make money from it. No, you have different mindsets that you've had before. You might be thinking that you need to be going up and down like a typical agent, taking clients from place to place. You get, it's normal for you to think like that. But the thing is that real estate is now far more advanced than it used to be in the past. To start with, there are different levels of money in real estate that can be made. In real estate, some people make 50k, some make 500k, some make 1 million, some make 10 million, some make 100 million, and so on like that. So money is in different levels in real estate. But today, I'm not here to talk to you about how to make 500k from real estate monthly, or how to make 200k every month and stuff like that. So I want to show you how to make the kind of money that will set you free financially. That's the point of this video, to show you how to make proper money from real estate. You see the kind of money that people used to buy new cars, travel to Maldives, to Dubai, Morocco, you know, the money they used to pop bottles at the club and stuff like that. That's the kind of money I want to talk about today. So the big question now is that how can a common person like us realistically make that kind of money in real estate, that kind of plenty money? How can a common man make that kind of money? That's the point of this video. And the answer is simple. You can make that kind of money by selling high-end properties to wealthy people. That's the only way to make that kind of money. So when you see someone blowing money like that, it means they've sold a very expensive property to someone. And that's what I'll be showing you in this video. And the best part of everything is that you don't need an office, you don't need to quit your job, you don't need hundreds of thousands to start, you don't need to be related to billionaires. To top it all, you don't even need to be at the location of the property. You can be in Port Harcourt and make money from a property in Lagos. That's how it is now. Because things are now changing, the internet has taken over. So we have something called the new school real estate, and that's where the money is. So the emphasis is on the new school real estate. Things have changed. So life is meant to be easier and not become harder. So I'll go straight to the point and explain everything to you. But first, let me tell you what real estate is all about. So in case you had no idea before, when they say what is real estate basically refers to land and any other thing that is on that land. That's just real estate for you. Land or anything on the land. It can be a house, can be a shop, can be a complex, can be a hotel, can be a filling station, can be anything. So that's basically real estate. So when they say they are selling real estate, they are selling properties. Now to the second question, how can you make money from real estate? Now, you can make money in two ways. There are two major ways to make money in real estate. The first way is by investing in real estate, and the second way is by selling real estate. So let's take it one after the other. Let's talk about the investing part. Now, the investing process is simple. It's all about putting money in real estate and making your money back in 10-fold or 20-fold, something like that. So for example, let's say you buy a land for 10 million naira in a very strategic place. So when the land appreciates after some time, you sell it for about 70 million or 50 million naira. That's basically investing in real estate to make money. Another example is for developers now. Let's say you build a house for 60 million naira. So when you want to sell the house, after building it and stuff, you want to sell the house, you now put a price tag of 120 million naira on it. It's basically making 2 times of the money you invested in. So that's investments for you. There are also other forms of investment like rentals and stuff like that, flipping of houses. This investment part is for people that already have money. Before you can invest significantly in real estate, you must have a significant amount of money. So that's for rich people. So if you're a rich person watching this video, just go and invest. You don't need to watch the rest of this video. But now, for common people like us that we don't have that kind of money to invest in real estate, our next option is to make money by selling properties and getting commissions. So for example, let's say a developer build a house and they put the price tag to be 120 million naira. So let's say you get a buyer for the house, you get a 5% commission on it, which is about 6 million naira, just like that on that deal. So that is how money is made in real estate, by selling. So you see all those real estate big boys making clean videos, driving nice cars, traveling to nice places, flexing on us on the gram and stuff like that. The money they are spending is made from commissions. That's how it is. It's only few of them that have proper money to invest in real estate. All those money is coming from commissions. So if you also want to make a significant amount of money and you are not an investor, you don't have that kind of money, your option should be to sell properties, get buyers, and get your commission on it. Now let's ask ourselves another question. Why should you go into real estate? So there are 2 major reasons why real estate is the best thing for you right now. I'm giving you financial advice. Number 1 is that it gives you a higher financial capacity. And number 2 is that it connects you to high net worth individuals. So let's take it one after the other. It is the only business that can give you a solid 7-figure income without you spending heavily on capital. Just think about it in Nigeria of today. Which business will give you a solid 7-figure income without you spending heavily on capital? Like which business will just give you 6 million just like that at a stretch? Or let's even say 5 million or 3 million just like that at once? You hardly find it. Before you make that kind of 7-figure income in Nigeria, you will have invested in setting up the structure of your business. Maybe by buying some things or renting an office or setting up shop or buying some goods that you now resell later. So to make money in Nigeria is like something that is very it's not that easy, it's not that straightforward. But real estate will give you one deal and you make a solid 7-figure income from it. That's one of the reasons why you should go into real estate. And what is the importance of having a higher financial capacity? The reasons is so you can afford to spend money on things you have always wanted. We are all human beings. We have some things that we wish for, some things that are on our bucket list that we want to get for ourselves. So the average person has to save for about, let's say, 10 months, 12 months before they are finally able to afford what they want to, like what they wish to have. But real estate is going to give you the kind of money whereby you don't have to save your money for 12 months or 13 months before you make it. That's the thing. So for example, now the average salary of a person in Nigeria today is 200k, and that's even if you are working in a standard company. That's only when you can get 200k payments salary. Now let's do some maths together. 200k times 12 months is about 2.4 million naira. So let's say before you make 2.4 million naira, you must have worked continuously for about 12 months before you make 2.4 M. That's if you are earning 200k per month. So, but in real estate, you can make 2.4 million naira on just one deal, and you can make it multiple times in a year. So that's basically you making your 1 year salary in 1 month. And also, what if you have a financial emergency that you need to put money on something, or you lose your primary source of income, then you don't have any other money again? So real estate money is for financial security. And number 2 is access to high net worth people. Personally, the kind of people I've met in real estate is very mind-blowing. People that are on a norm, you won't even have access to them. You won't even have access to their PA. But you have their direct numbers, you interact with them, you speak with them. So all these contacts, I'm gathering all of them. All of them are in one place. These people know me, I know them. It's going to introduce you to another level of networking that you didn't even imagine in the first place. That's another benefit. So that there are some times that these connections will come in handy. Now let me explain the process of making money in real estate by selling. That's our main objective for today. We want to know how we can make money in real estate by selling real estate. Now I'm going to be talking about my own personal process of making money in real estate, and the process is quite straightforward. It's nothing complicated, and it's divided into 3 parts. The first part is the briefing part, second part is the marketing part, the third part is the deal closing part. Those are the 3 parts. So now let's assume that I want to sell a property and make money from it. What will I do? So let's start from the scratch right now. So number one thing that I have to do is that I must have properties to sell in the first place. Because if you don't have no properties to sell, so what are you doing? So that's where we are the briefing part right now. Briefing is basically getting properties to sell. So how do you get properties to sell? Is by signing up with different companies that have properties for you. So there are various companies who are developers or who have properties around the country that they want to sell. So you just sign up with them. For example, this is a sign up page. Put your personal details, your bank account details and stuff like that. So there are lots of them that you can sign up with. I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And also these companies also have incentives that they give to people who sell for them, that if you get us a buyer for this thing, we will give you an iPhone or a laptop or a car or a trip to Dubai. These things, those are the incentives that people enjoy in real estate. So there are some things that you see people having or doing, like, where is it coming from? It's from these incentives. Commission plus incentives. So it's like a very juicy offer for people. So that's the first stage. You must have properties to sell. So they add you to some groups that you get briefs every single day. You have more than enough. You just be choosing the one you want to sell. Now that's for the briefing part. Now the second part is the marketing part, which is the main thing. Is the main. That's where the money is going to come from. Now the major driving force of the marketing is ultra specific lead generation. You need to understand that you are not trying to sell a property online. That's one of the mistakes people made. Our main objective is to get a buyer for a property. So don't lose focus of it. Once you hear online marketing, you just want to sell anything online. This real estate is quite different. So, and that's where most people get it wrong. Instead of fishing for quality clients, they are trying to sell a property off online, like it's a shoe or something. So real estate is a very different ball game. So by now you understand the concept of the real estate marketing. So once you understand that we are trying to get clients, you are 10 steps ahead of other people in the industry. Now, so that's the basic knowledge of marketing that I just explained to you. It's nothing complicated. We are trying to get clients. Fine. Now the next stage is that, okay, what marketing channels are we using? So marketing channels are basically the social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp. You choose one of those platforms. So since I know that, okay, I want to get clients, what platform am I going to choose? Who are my potential clients? People that have money. So I know that, okay, most of them are on Facebook. They are on other social media platforms as well. But from experience, most of them are on Facebook. So for this particular video, we'll be focusing on Facebook. Now that I know the platform I want to use, what's the next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to create an audience. Now, when it comes to the creation of audience, is a very important part of your marketing. There's something called the VIP section of the internet. That is where the rich people are, in the VIP section of the internet. They also use the internet like us, but they're in the VIP section. So that is the kind of section I want to enter. I want to show that section what I'm selling, so they know that, okay, this is what I have, and then we can take it from there. So a lot of people don't know how to get into this particular VIP section. So let me explain it. On the internet, there are certain digital footprints and demographics and digital behaviors that are peculiar to some certain set of people, high-class people. Once you target this particular interest and behaviors, then you have access to the VIP section of the internet. So when you make a post or you post your ad, you'll be showing it to this set of people. So the kind of people you want to sell to are the high class people who are in the higher class. Those are our target audience. We're not trying to sell to those regular people. We are going where the money is. So right now, let's say we've created our audience. We've created the perfect audience. The next thing is that, okay, our ad content. Our ad content is where the knowledge of copywriting comes into play. So for me, I create an ad copy that resonates with my target audience. If I'm targeting someone like Tony Ilumelu, then what I'm going to be writing must resonate with that particular class of people. That's another mistake people make in this real estate marketing of stuff. They write regular stuff. Everyone's stuff does look the same, very regular. But for this thing, you have to think outside the box. If you want to make some particular kind of money, you must do things that are unconventional. So think outside the box and write ad content that is very different from what every other person is saying. That's very important. But you might be thinking that you as a person, you don't know anything about copywriting. Don't worry about that if you don't understand copywriting. All you need to do is just to copy and paste ad content that resonate with your clients. There are a lot of copies online, Stripe files online. Just copy and paste it, put in like details, just interchange details, and that as long as you're a human being, you can read, you can write. It's nothing difficult for you to do. So even I myself, sometimes I'm too lazy to write my own content. So what do? I just swipe, just put in my own details. That's just it. This life is not that difficult. You just need to find the perfect content, put in your details, and that's it. So I'm going to explain more about how to do this towards the end of the video. Now, for example, let's say you want to sell a property of 450 million naira in Osapa, London, Lekki. This is just an example. This is what we want to sell. So this is the property we want to sell. This is how it looks like. These are the details. This is what it has. We know these things already. We have a video of it. Fine. Let's go to the next step. Now we have the video. We have our ad content. We have our audience. Everything is in check already. Everything is in place. The next thing we now do now is to create the ad. We create an ad on Facebook. That's Facebook ad creation. So we'll go to the Facebook ad creation manager. This is where we now jam everything together. This is where we put the budgets, audience we created before, we put the audience we created, we upload the video, then we paste the ad content that we've crafted, and everything's complete. Then we'll click on publish. We've created an ad. So how to go about this creation of ad, where you need to go, I'll talk about that one towards the end. I'm just trying to explain everything like step by step. Now, when you click on publish, your ad is going to go for review. When they review your ad, then your ad will start showing to those set of people that you targeted. Once you target the right people, your ad will show to the right people. So once it's like that, it's showing to the right people with the right message and stuff like that. The next thing you see is that people are reacting to your ad. And for interested parties, they click on your ad and they land on WhatsApp. So there's a way to connect your WhatsApp to your Facebook adverts. That when they click on your Facebook ad, they are coming straight to your WhatsApp. So one is like this. For example, this is them coming to your WhatsApp. I saw this on Facebook. Fine. The clients are coming one by one. So once they come like that, they ask for the details. You give them the details. And in some cases, you call them that, okay, what we talked about earlier, these are the details of the property. And once you're on a call with a client like that, your main objective is that you want them to come for inspection, to come and see that property. Because once it gets to that inspection level, then your deal is closing small. So the next stage is that, okay, you've talked about the property, this is what I have, this is what I want. Next thing is come and see that property. So when you're on this stage, you're on your way to closing the deal that was. So now, let me show you what the inspection stuff looks like. So this is an inspection video. This is the clients. He came with his people, came with soldiers. So this is like a very influential person. These are the kind of people who want to sell to, not regular people that are like movers and the shakers. So you can see them checking out everything and that. So that's how inspection goes. You meet with big people. Now this is another inspection of 1.2 billion naira in Banana Island. These waterfront properties. So waterfront properties are very expensive. So this is one of the ones we went to check out. And this is another inspection video. So this is how inspection goes. They look at everything. Is it their taste? Is it what they are looking for? Is it what they want? So once they come and check out the property and it is what they like, so your next stage should be just start praying that God, let this deal go through, I beg. Another thing is that let's assume that you are not even around for inspection. They're checking the property in Lagos. You are not even in Lagos. You are not close to Lagos. What is going to happen? It's very simple. The person in charge of that property, the person that is sending you that brief, just hand over your clients to them. They will take your clients for inspection for you and do everything for you. That's how it has always been. So like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm a digital marketer and a copywriter. I have other things I'm handling. I have other things I'm doing with my life. So I'm not completely into real estate. So sometimes I don't go for inspection. I myself, I don't go for inspection sometimes because I'm very busy. So they handle these things for me. Now let's assume that you also are like, when you have things you are doing, what you're going to do is that you just hand over your clients to them. Just be following up with everything as it is going. That's the secret. Now after the inspection, you follow up with your clients and start praying. Like you call them, hi sir, I just called to check up on you. How's this, how's that? So they will also be checking. If it's a client that sells, they're also checking up on you that, my friend, don't worry, we are paying for this thing on so day. We are gathering the money. That's how it is. That's the pattern it follows every single time. Now the next stage is the part where they now pay that money. So once you get to this stage where they have paid your money, just go and price the Benz you want to buy. Or if it's Ferrari you want to go and price your Ferrari somewhere. So that's the part where they now pay them. Once that payment is made, don't worry, you successfully close that deal. So once the payment is made, the client is going to print out the receipt as evidence of payment, and from there the developers and the people in charge, they're going to take care of everything. Is it the deed or the certificate of whatever? That's their business. They'll handle it. All you need to do is to make sure that, okay, your client is getting what they paid for and they hand over the key to them. That's the thing. Then after this stage where they've made payments, so this is a payment receipt of 250 million naira by my client. So that's how the receipt looks like. Now after this stage where payment has been made, now it is time for you to collect your own money. You collect your 5% sharp. So unless it is you and other people on that deal, your 5% is your 5%. But if you are more than one, maybe it's 2 or 3 people that will share 5%. It depends on how the deal goes. So but basically there's no how you collect your money. So I will have also posted a screenshot of my payment or something like that, but they've warned me that I should stop posting stuff like this online. So I'm no longer pasting details of payment online again. But there's this video on my channel, like on my YouTube channel, there's this long video I made there about same real estate. In that video I pasted one of my payment receipts that you can still go and check it to see by yourself. But in this video I'm not pasting anything. I'm sorry. Now you've collected your commission, it has been paid to you. What is next? That's left to you. Whatever you want to do with your money is your choice. It's none of my business. Now the summary of everything we just did right here is lead generation and follow-up. What we basically did is that we got interested clients, we followed up with the clients, and the deal was closed. Money is made. Easy peasy. I won't say it is easy, but it's straightforward. That's how it is. That's basically how it is. So how much do you spend a total on this ad? Spends about 11,000 naira on ads. So now imagine spending 11k to get the clients that will buy a property of 250 million naira. Just imagine the difference. So this is basically like a money ritual. We spent about 11k on ads to get the clients, to get not one client, but got about 7 clients from these things in the space of 2 days. And one of those clients eventually bought the property. So our investment into this thing is about 11,000 naira, and I got the clients who paid 250 million naira for a property. This is very different from anything you've had before. This is basically money ritual. So some people have the mindset that if you are selling a house online, they have to spend at least 100k on ads, 200k on ads, blah 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 blah. That's the wrong mindset. We are basically paying to get clients, which is not expensive at all. But if you don't have the right mindset, you don't know how it is done, you just be wasting money on ads. Now you can see how straightforward this process is. You see how like transparent and straightforward it is. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm going to be very realistic with you. I'm not here to lie to you or something. I'm going to be very realistic. So I'm not saying you enter real estate today and close a deal of 200 million naira tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that. This is real life. You get? But all I'm saying is that you will definitely make money in 7 figures if you copy and paste my steps and my strategies. Everything I did, just follow it exactly how I've done it. There's no how. You make money in 7 figures. Even if your village people are on your mat at 24/7, we still make money in 7 figures following this strategy. Now, if the worst now comes to the worst, and your village people are extremely strong, that they are on your matter, their leg is on your neck, you make nothing less than 500,000 just on one deal that you even started. So this is something that is very straightforward. You just need to sit down, learn the basics, and start applying. Not everyone can do this thing. because people are not willing to learn. Now, another big question you might now have on your mind is that if this thing is as straightforward as I'm saying it is, why are most real estate agents not making money? Which is actually true. I'm sure you might know some people that are real estate agents, they post fine houses, they're always posting properties up and down. But when you look at them, you'll be like, these people are not making the money they say they are making now. And the answer is simple. It is simply because they don't know the strategy I just showed you. So for some fun fact about me, I'm not even a realtor, I'm not a real estate agent. Like I said earlier, I'm a copywriter. I just stumbled on real estate some time ago. And since then, I've not looked back. I never had any special interest in real estate because I thought it was for big people. So I entered the market and I saw that there's a lot of money to make in this place. So, and that's it. I just stayed there. I hold it tight. In fact, I didn't know anything about real estate when I started. The only thing I knew was how to get clients and how to make money. That's my fault. That's my point. That's what I know. I knew nothing about the offer letters, CFO, blah blah blah. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know the difference between detached and semi-detached houses. I had no idea. And you might be thinking it is easier for me to do it because I myself am a marketing person, so I know marketing and blah 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 blah. But what of other people that this thing has worked for? Now, talking about other people, let's ask ourselves, is this thing working for other people as well? The answer is yes. So let me show you some people that it has worked with and what they are saying about the strategy and stuff. So this is Bomia Oyemi. He's a realtor, Nigeria Realty Pro. For him personally, has been running ads since 2018 without a single conversion until he came across my strategy. He followed every bit of the instruction and he got his first real estate sale from Facebook. And the deal was close to 3 million naira in commissions. So that's it. What this basically means is that you can be thinking, okay, I'm running ads, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But if you don't know this thing that I just showed you now, there's no how you want to do it. You just be running in circles. So this is an example of that person, Bomia Oyemi. It's until he came across this thing that, okay, now I've started making money from real estate. Now, this is another person, Adesua Okoji. She's the marketing manager. Listen to that, marketing manager at the real estate company. Before, they were just also running in circles. They didn't have a clear plan. They were just doing ula badru, guerrilla marketing. But since they came across this monopoly marketing strategy, they recorded an exponential growth in their numbers. That's a company on its own. So it's not about I've been in real estate for the past 15 years, blah, blah, blah. If you don't know real school real estate, by deceiving yourself, you have problems. This is another person, Mr. Victor Acholono, is also MD of a real estate company. They reached out to me back then. They're having problems in this. I also showed them this. This is how to do this thing. Oh. They also wrote it down. They took points. And since that time, since I've taken a new turn. So this is basically the secret of real estate I'm showing you today. So this is Mr. Festus who would reach out to me towards the end of 2021 that he just signed up for my program, and I opened his eyes to many things and he can't wait to start implementing them and stuff like that. Yeah, started getting clients, closing deals little by little, and by the middle of the year, last year 2022, that was about June, he reached out to me that he just got himself a new car in the space of how many months. So this someone else, Mr. Emmanuel. He got my course last like that same time as well, and it came out to say that he just got this course, and forward to February 2 last year, he reached out to me that he won a trip to Dubai. This is someone who had no idea. He's like an older man. He had no idea about how the social media thing works, how Facebook works, how ads work, how marketing works. This is like an old-fashioned person. He had zero idea, but then implemented these things, sat down, learned it, and he sold properties and is on his way to Dubai. So if he works for someone who is in his 40s, why can't he work for a young person? So all you need to do is just sit down and learn this thing. That's how it is. Now, here's from some of my students on Twitter that got my course. This is what they are saying. This is someone who has been selling properties since 2013. If you don't know this thing, you just be running around in circles. That's the way this thing is, just running around in circles. This is my most recent student, Ugo. He's also someone who had no idea of real estate or real estate marketing before, but then he signed up, started doing what he needs to do, and within how many days he and his client, they went on an inspection. Like it wasn't even long. It's just like he ran and had today. The client is interested. Next week they're already going on inspection. So that's how it is. It doesn't matter your background or where you've come from. If you can work for these people, it will definitely work for you. Now let me ask you the big question now. You as a person, what will you do if you had unlimited access to this strategy and all the content I used to? Like everything I've done in this video, all my content, my strategies, everything, I just gave it to you. You had access to it. What will you do with it? Will you use it to get clients and close deals for yourself? That's the question. So if your answer is yes, then today is your lucky day, because you can get lifetime access to this strategy and all my marketing content from A to Z, from the scratch, by just the click of a button. So I've created a program called the Real Estate Monopoly Marketing Strategy, which is a way of getting access to clients that no one will ordinarily get access to. Then all you need to do is just to copy and paste my strategy and start closing deals, no matter who you are. I don't give a. That's basically it. Just need to sit down, study this thing, know the basics, copy, paste, follow every single thing, and that's it. It doesn't matter if you're a civil servant, you're a housewife, a student, a doctor, trader, a tech bro, whatever it is that you have. As long as you follow this thing to the core, you will make money from real estate. Now, how can you have access to these my strategies and stuff? It's quite simple. All you need to do is just to join my Real Estate Monopoly Marketing community and sign up for the course. Simple thing. Now, in case you don't know, this Monopoly Marketing course is the #1 real estate course in Nigeria of today, because it is the only course in Nigeria that shows you how to realistically get big clients and close big deals in Nigeria. There's no other thing. There's no other one that I have seen or I can think of, because no one else is going to teach you this thing. So in fact, you can't even find the content of this course anywhere on YouTube or Google or even Udemy. You can't find it anywhere. This is a secret strategy that I personally developed by myself, and I know that it's known to only few people, because I know people who have forgotten this program. I know them, so it's only few people that know about this. You can go and check online, check anywhere that, okay, I want to discover how to realistically sell properties to Nigerians in Nigeria. You can just go ahead. You only be saying shambles, and if you see any solid thing, it will lead back to me. Now let's talk about this course. What will you learn inside this course? What are the things that you will learn if you sign up for this course today? So you learn how to get access to people who have millions of dollars in their accounts, how to completely avoid clients that don't have money to spend, how to get double commission on one deal, how to get your first paying clients in 15 days or less, how to sell ultra expensive properties even if you don't know big people or you don't have connections. We also learn how to target rich people that have money to spend, and how to continuously generate leads, high quality leads, like how to continuously generate high quality leads for yourself. And now, in case you are totally new to real estate, I also show you how to break into the real estate business and start from the scratch, how to get properties to sell, how to set up yourself to attract high quality clients. I also show you how to run real estate ads on social media live and direct. You see how I'm doing it, how I do it personally. I'm going to show you all my secrets. So I'm not hiding anything from you. This is realistic shit. I don't need to hide anything from you. So now, so the big question is, how much is this course? So you're probably assuming that for a course that is as valuable as this, to be around 500k or something. So the price is not 500k. It's not even 400. It's not 300k. It's not even 200. It's not even 100. The price of this course is 50,000 naira only. Just 50,000 naira for the value that I'm giving you in this course. So last year the course went to 100k actually. Last year, if you go and watch my previous video on this channel, I said the price was going to 100k, and it went to 100k last year. I increased it to 100k. But then I got messages from people and I got calls that we will really want to sign up for this thing. Can you please reduce the price? Nigeria is hard, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. So I had no choice. I had to reduce the price back to 50k for people to be able to sign up for some time before I finally take it back to 100k. So as of this point, see, you are watching this video now, the price of the course is 50,000 naira only. So if you are watching this video much later, the price might have gone up to 100k back again. So it depends. But as of now, right now, if you are early bird, the course is still 50k. And what will you be getting inside this course? What's the content of this course? Let's check it out. Course, it contains 12 videos, 12 solid videos, where I explained everything from A to Z. So even if you are in Premier 2 or you are someone that doesn't know anything about this thing, you understand it, there's no how. So the 12 videos are introduction to real estate, the big marketing idea, client acquisition, the lead generation process, introduction to high-end marketing, how to sell real estate, how to run real estate ads. This is a live video. I'm showing you how I run my ads personally. How to target the perfect audience. That's also another chapter where I showed how I target audiences myself, and I also gave out my personal audience targeting options. How to create an ad, how to create the ad contents, the perfect one, how to create it, how to start from the scratch if a total newbie in real estate. Also how to use your smartphone to run ads, and also how to use your WhatsApp without needing a website. So those are the things, those are the main course contents in the videos. And if you can digest all these 12 things and follow it exactly how I've done it in the video, I made it in a way that you just need to be following all those things step by step. And I'm also giving you some free bonuses, the PDF ebooks, like the books that to support those videos. So it's a full package for you. The client acquisition manual is everything about acquiring clients. I wrote out my heart inside it. Also, the ultimate real estate swipe file. This is the one that contains all the ads that I have written and I used to get clients. I package everything into one place and I'm giving it out as a free bonus for you. So all you need to do is just to copy and paste from this particular content, and that's it. You are basically running my ads the way I run it, so there's no way it won't work for you. Also, the third one is how to break into the real estate industry. This is for people that are new. So if you are totally new into real estate, you don't know how to start, you don't know where to start from, this is where I explained how to break into the real estate industry, to complement the chapter in the video where I also talked about it. So it goes hand in hand. So in case you are just starting, or you've been in the real estate before but you didn't start well, I want to start again, this is the best one for you. So the fourth one is advanced audience targeting on social media. This one is advanced. There's some, after those videos I made, then I discovered new things and I put inside this advanced audience targeting, explained more things about targeting the perfect audience on social media. Also, the real estate money. This is basically the concept of making money in real estate. And number 6 is how to generate big marketing ideas in real estate to sell any property from any different angle. So this is basically hardcore solid marketing content I'm giving it to you for free. Also, number 7 is property access 101, how to get access to properties, how to sign up, and also a list of some properties, a list of some companies that you can join yourself. I also put it out. And number 8 is access to me and my mentorship, basically giving these things for free. Now everything I'm talking about right now has a combined value of 500k, but I'm giving it to you for only 50k. So in case you are wondering what is 500k in this thing, this is a screenshot I want to show you. When I launched my mentorship program back then, before I created the course, I was first doing this mentorship program for real estate companies and entrepreneurs, and it was 500k people that registered for it back then. As the date is 2021, people registered for it. So for someone to pay 500k for something, it means that they know that this thing is going to work for them, and it means that the knowledge inside that thing is very, very solid. But I'm not collecting 500k from you, I'm collecting only 50,000 naira from you today. So in case you're wondering that does this thing actually worth it, it's more than that. So let me explain the concept of this thing. It's basically an investment into the knowledge of real estate. So if you have plans to make this kind of money, maybe you have something you're doing now, you can't do it, just get this course and keep it somewhere, and when you're finally ready, go and open it, because the price is going to increase and you might not be able to afford it by that time. So let's assume now you've invested 50k into knowledge of this thing, then you follow every step and you close a deal. Even if it's a 500k deal that you closed, you've basically made times 10 of the money you invested in it. And this is not a one-time thing. This is a knowledge that you'll be using every single day, every month, every year. The knowledge is yours forever and ever, so you can use it as many times as you like, which means you will make nothing less than times 100 of your 50k. That's basically the investment. Now, some frequently asked questions about this course. This is it. So what's the format of this program? Like I said, the program is in video format, contains 12 solid videos and about 6 PDF content. Also, how do I get properties to sell? by signing up with companies. So I also included links to some companies that you can join, that once you join them, you know that okay, you'll be getting proper properties to sell. So what if I have questions after signing up? If you have questions, you can always ask me. My contact details is in the course contents. Just reach out to me, I'll answer you. There's no problem. I don't run away from my students now. I'll always be there to hold your hand, to guide you to you finally like start closing your deals and stuff. So that's it. Another question is, must I have laptop to start? No, you don't need the laptop to start. That's why I included the section in that course content, how to do this thing with your smartphone. So laptop doesn't make work easier, but it's not a prerequisite. Also, do I need to have many followers? The answer is no. Me personally, I'm not a very popular person. In fact, I don't show myself. I like living this low-key lifestyle. You go and check my Instagram, you just have 500 plus followers on it. My Facebook is about how many? Maybe let's say about 1,000 likes or about 700 followers or something. That's just it. So followers or something doesn't matter. So some people are trying to be like all these celebrity realtors and blah blah, trying to garner followers and likes. No, it doesn't. That's not where the clients come from. Clients comes from actual marketing, not your followers. You can have 1 million followers and you won't close any deal. There are some people who are in my DM right now, big people on Instagram, but they don't know marketing. So they're reaching out to me that boss, come and teach me this thing. Also, must I always be available for inspection? If you can, go for inspection. If you can't, let them handle the inspection for you. Personally, for me, in the last 5 months, I've not stepped my foot on any property for inspection. They're always handling it for me because I have things I'm doing in my life personally. So real estate is just there. So whenever I get a client, I hand over the clients to the people in charge and I communicate with my clients. That's all it is. But some people will be scared that what if they go and steal my clients, blah 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 blah. Well, personally for me, they can't steal my clients because I'm always in contact with my clients. So there's no, except to go and use juju for my client and say my clients will forget me. That's the only thing. But if my client goes on inspection with you, I'm also calling my clients. I'm following up with everything that's going. So when the deal finally goes through, you can't cheat me or something. And I said I started this real estate when I was in school. So back then, I didn't even have time to go on inspection because I was in the University of Ibadan and I was a chemistry student. And chemistry is very hard. You're always in the lab or doing tests or doing practicals and stuff like that. So I had no time to be going up and down and checking properties. I didn't have that time. So people were the ones handling my inspections for me. It was when I now left school that I had time to go on some inspections and experience this thing by myself. So you not being around this shouldn't be a setback for you. So another question is, what if I have no experience in real estate? What if you have no experience? I also had 0 experience in real estate. What you need to know is how to get clients. So if you have no experience, don't worry. All my content, I have to start from the scratch. Everything is there. I explained everything in details in a way that even a child that is in primary 2 will read this and I understand it. So that's how it is. Now, another major question people ask me is, can I pay in installments? So if you go and check my previous video on my channel, you see I said no, because I'm like, this thing I'm giving you is high value. For how much? For 50k. So why do you want to pay in installments? But then I got a lot of requests, a lot of pleading and that they want to pay in installment and stuff like that. So I now finally decided that okay, no problem, let me accept in installments for people who are not capable, because I know okay, Nigeria is hard for everyone at the moment. So some people want to pay in installments, so I'm like, okay, no problem. So I created a system where you can pay in installments. So the first installment is 30k and the second one is 20k. That's like 1 month apart. After getting access to the program, you complete your payments. That's for people who are not capable. But if you're someone who has the money, just pay your 50k at once and forget it and start implementing and start closing deals. That's it. But some people honestly cannot afford to pay at once, maybe because of their nature of the work they are doing or whatever. So fingers are not equal. So if you're in that category, don't worry. So when is the deadline for the payments? This particular payment does not have deadline. The only thing it has is price increase. So as of now, if you're an early bird, it is 50k, but I can't guarantee that it will be 50k like throughout. The price will still go back to 100k eventually when I'm ready to increase the price. So that's how it is. So another question people ask me is that, why am I teaching people this thing? Why? Because for something as valuable as this, if you're actually making this kind of money, why are you teaching people how to make it as well? So that's the belief that most people have, that if you know something and you're making money from it, you won't show other people how to make it. But I feel that opinion is, because this is a very valuable information I'm teaching to change people's lives. Because if I keep it to myself, it has no value. Me keeping this thing to myself has zero value. So in Lagos alone, there are about 10,000 properties for sale in Lagos alone. No, we have 36 states in Nigeria. So let's take Lagos alone. They have about 10,000 properties for sale. Now let's assume that me personally, I want to make all the money in Lagos. Then I now sell properties every single month of the year. So I sell 12 solid properties in a year. Let's assume that I'm even selling properties every single year. I'm talking about big properties every single year, every single month. So 12 properties in 1 year, because I'm selling properties every single month. That's a lot of money for me. Fine, good. But then what happens to the remaining about 9,000 plus properties that are available for sale? So me keeping this information to myself is totally useless. That's only now. Let's talk about the rest of the people in Nigeria, like different states in Nigeria that people are trying to sell properties. If no one teaches them how to sell this thing, who is going to teach them? Nobody. So a knowledge that you have that you're not teaching people is a total waste of knowledge. So that's the reason why I'm taking my time to show people that it is very possible to make money from real estate for yourself, no matter who you are. So that's my own job, because I know no one else is going to teach you. Everyone is very selfish with this thing. My own is to teach you how to make money. And so that's how it is. Now, how do you get started? How do you sign up? If you want to sign up right now and start doing what you need to do to make that kind of money and start learning your stuff, all you need to do is just to click the link in the comment section. I'll pin a link in the comment section. I'll pin a comment in the comment section. I'll pin it to the top. So just follow the link there. Just click on that link and sign up. Or if you don't want to click on the link, just copy this link on the screen right now. Just copy it, paste it on your browser, and then you can sign up and get instant access to it and start doing what you need to do. And in case you have any other question you would like to ask me about this whole thing, don't worry, my contacts will be in the description. Just ask me, I'm going to answer you. So thank you very much for listening. So I want to see you on the other side. Best of luck.